This is Betty. After her husband served in the South Pacific and the captain of a PT boat, they come back. They have 2 children by then, and they're living, well, he wanted to live by the biggest body of water they could find, which was either Lake Michigan or Lake Superior. And he was a druggist, so he went to the UP, and I think he got tired of the drug business for a while, drugstore business. And the poem goes, in 1950 we moved to Big Bay, where Jim worked in the woods and selected logger. We lived way out on a Long Year estate on Ice Lake. I had to drive 80 miles to get groceries, and 8 miles on a 2-track to get my kindergartner and first grader to the school bus. The bus driver carried a shotgun. She'd hunt on the way to school, throw the dead birds on the bus and drive on. I didn't find out until years later when my son Jimmy said, wasn't it exciting when she shot those birds? They were lumberjacks. The bus driver said one day, aren't you scared out there in the woods? They're all ex-cons, you know. One of them killed a guy with a bottle in a bar fight. That kept me on my toes. One day I got home with all my groceries, 2 kids. We were going towards the door. I looked over and one of those lumberjacks was running at me. My heart was going boom, 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 boom. He came to open the door. I was never afraid again. And after another couple of years, they moved down to Kalamazoo. And Betty goes, during the time of Sputnik, the first Russian satellite, my oldest boy would send a mouse up in rockets. He even had windows for the mouse to look out of. And the rockets had parachutes. That mouse lived a number of years. He'd come out of those rockets and stagger around. Josie, my youngest daughter, cried because she wanted to send something up too, so Jimmy made her a little rocket, sent an ant up for her. Then he made a rocket Josie could sit in. He had a fan going so you could hear the engine. The rocket had a column of buttons with scientific names you could push. I remember the panic button. Jody's rocket had a computer. You could ask questions. You'd turn a knob and get answers like, could you please rephrase that question? Who do you think I am, Einstein?